Hey, what's up, guys? I was playing some Regrowth off stream, and I was working on my Botania area, and I set up a pretty cool system that I kind of wanted to show off before all the mana pools filled up. As you can see, there's a lot of mana distribution, a lot of mana being pushed around and pulled around. So first of all, I got a metamorphic, what is it called, metamorphic flower over here. That's got some mana tablets in this diluted mana pool, and if I ever place any stone down here, it all gets turned into this metamorphic stone. And so I used that metamorphic stone to kind of pretty up the area, and I made it look like the portal to Alfheim was kind of encased in this metamorphic desert stone. I thought the yellow went well with the grass, and it also goes well with the glimmering living wood on the portal. But anyways, so my mana setup, I've got my Java barrels here all linked together. I've got my little golem. He's harvesting this essence, and the essence gets auto-crafted with this crafty crate. It gets picked up by a hopper hawk and auto-crafted. And then it gets picked up again and then gets put inside the barrels, and any excess goes inside the spruce drawer here. The spruce drawer has an emerald upgrade and then a void upgrade, so I don't get, if it ever fills completely up, I don't get just a huge pile of coal on the ground. And so this is burning my endoflames are burning the coal. Then I've got my elven mana spreaders pointed all toward this mana distributor. Now all of these mana pools, they all have the, I believe, recessive spark. Yeah, the recessive spark augment. And what that means is that the spark pushes mana out of this pool into any other pool that it can. So it won't push into other recessive pools, but it will push into sparks that don't have any augments. So it's pushing all of the mana from these pools into these pools. So all these pools are getting mana from that. Now the recessive sparks don't reach this far. This is as far as they reach. But they don't reach this far. So what I did is I put a dominant spark on the rest of the sparks. So that means that these sparks pull from these pools. So what will eventually happen is this will fill up with mana. Not fill up, sorry. This will get mana. It'll push the mana into these pools. These pools will then get, the mana will get pulled into these pools. Once these with the dominant augment fill up, then these ones will all fill up because it won't be pushing mana anymore to here. These ones will fill up, and once these fill up, then lastly these four will fill up, and then I'll be able to use my what are you called? Alchemy catalyst, and be able to use this. But anyways, I just wanted to have a good excess amount of mana stored up, so if I need just huge amounts of mana steel or whatever else, then I've got that. Also, I've got some dominant sparks here on these pylons, keeping the portal to Alfheim open. I'm making tons of excess mana, as you can see. We just got pools upon pools full of mana. So, wanted to show that to you guys real quick. I'm really enjoying this mod pack. This is currently a regrowth. And some common questions before I end the video is I am flying with the Flugel Tiara. It's got the something of the deep upgrade. Lord of the Pit, not deep. I've also got my greater band of mana here that I'm using. I'm wearing complete Terrasteel armor. It's got protection 4 on it. I've got a ring of far reach that I absolutely love. That means I can stand like pretty far away from stuff and access access stuff from a distance. I mean, I can open up this chest from like super duper far away. So I love that ring of far reach, and I've also got a Globetrotter's sash that gives me like step assist, and it also makes me move faster. I've got Nitor above the flowers, making it so when this stuff grows, well, not when it grows, it when it switches to living wood and living rock, then there's no spawnable blocks on top of that. And let me actually show you this setup as well. I love Botania. So what I can do is, let's go ahead and grab a bunch of stone. So that's a bunch of stone. Let's grab a bunch of wood. We'll just grab a stack of wood. So I've got my Rod of the Shifting Crust, and I've got this oak wood here and this stone here. So depending on what I want, if I want living rock or if I want living wood, I can shift right click and select the specific block. So it is now set to stone. And then if I just right click, it'll exchange everything with the block that I want. Once that changes to living rock, I can then shift click on the oak wood, and you can see it's now set to oak wood. I can exchange this all for oak wood. So it makes it super easy for me to, first of all, harvest the living rock and living wood that, if I had a magnet ring, I could pick it all up at once as well. But it makes it easy to harvest the living rock and living wood that the pure daisies make. It also makes it easy to set it back down. So anyways, that was my tour of my Botania area here on my Regrowth subserver. If you guys want to jump on this server and play along with me, it is a subscriber server, so just catch me while I'm live on Twitch, sub, and then we'll get you the IP address and whitelisted, and we can play together. That would be a blast. So I'll see you guys next time on whatever other YouTube video I decide to upload. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.